Listen, your future is blurry because you stopped sharpening your vision. Welcome back to the Life Tools Podcast with me, HV Life Coach, where we talk about how to awaken, reset, and transform your mindset, habits, and life for more positive, ideal results. You want your life to improve? Start envisioning. It works. Literally, it works. Here's the alternative though. If you are envisioning, but you're envisioning all the things that life's not supposed to give you, guess what it's going to give you? All the things you think it's not supposed to give you because you believe that's what you're supposed to have. Now, if you're focusing on the things you don't want, that's one of the problems. The alternative is if you're not focusing on what you want at all. So what we're going to do is do a simple, really simple activity, okay? You're going to write down your 3 to 5 year vision of who you are meant to be, but in just one sentence. One sentence. You're going to literally write down exactly how you see yourself. Right? Let's say this is a camera or a movie scene, right? And right here, there's a movie scene, and you're just looking at this scene. You're like, wow. And you're seeing your future in 3 to 5 years. What does that look like? What does it look like? What does it feel like? Okay. And I want you every morning to visualize this ideal version of yourself. Repeat the sentence to yourself every single day as if you're living it right here, right now. What would that version of you 3 to 5 years from now do right here in the present that you're doing right now? It may not be the same level, but it will be the same activities. Some people will say, oh, I can't invest $1,000 a month into this program to go and get this certificate, or I can't invest this amount of money into the stock market or that, right? And they're limiting themselves because if they wanted to do these things, if they said that a version of themselves in the future would do these things, then they're not really identifying with that version of themselves from the future because their actions right now are not aligned with that version of them. And they'll be like, oh, well, I don't have the money. Well, you have some money. You're not using it at the level you're at right now to do what you can with what you have to get where you want to get to so you can do what you want with what you have then. You need to slow it down. You need to slow it down, right? Think about what the version of you would be doing and how would they do it in your shoes, in your current position right here, right now. That's the key, right? So in one sentence, what is your 3 to 5 year vision of yourself? 2, every morning visualize what this is going to be and how it's going to actually show up in your life because envisioning works, okay? And then take one action. I don't care if it's a micro action, I don't care if it's a huge action, but take one action. Take one action every single day that is in alignment. It is in full congruent alignment. It connects fully to the vision that you have of yourself in 3 to 5 years. That's all you got to do. That's all it takes. Grab this pen and paper. Pen, paper, write down 3 to 5 years from now, right? That looks terrible. That looks terrible. We're not here for my penmanship though, right? So that's 3 to 5 years from now, right? What does that look like? And every morning I want you to see, this is my bad eye, because clearly my good eye is up there. And I just want you to see what you look like in 3 to 5 years. When you can do this every single day and you can feel it actually happening in your life, guess what's going to happen? You're going to step into a place where you're going to only do the actions that are aligned with that vision. When you believe that it's possible for you to receive it, you're only going to do what's necessary for you to achieve it. Right now, you're already identified with something else. Right now, you're already doing the things that are in alignment with a different version of who you are. Excuse me. If you want to improve your life, the key is to transform how you identify what you vision yourself being, and that is your identification. And if you can see yourself doing it in your head, you can receive it in your hand. Okay? What you can conceive in your mind, you can receive in your hands. Not my quote. I think that's Bob Proctor, but it's so true. Your self-image is the most important thing in the world because how you see yourself determines how you're going to behave. How you see yourself determines what you think, what you feel, and what you act with. And those things compound over time in your life. I say this all the time. What you do today will affect who you are in the future. They say the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. Why? Because you'd have a tree today. The next best time is right now. The next best time is right now because in 20 years, you'll have a tree. I don't want to hear, oh, I wish I did this. You could do it right now. You can do it right now. Oh, I don't have that yet. You can start with where you're at. You can start with where you're at. Okay? There are no excuses in the world. You either make moves or you make excuses. But only one of these things will give you results. So if you want your life to change, I suggest you get to working on your vision and then acting on that vision, not without the vision. Okay? Do things in alignment with who you say you're going to be or who you say you are and what you want to be. Okay? That's all it takes. If that makes sense, please leave a comment down below. Tell me, hey, that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense, tell me in the comment down below, hey, that doesn't make any sense. Explain, elaborate, make another video. If you say you don't want me to make videos anymore, then I don't know what to tell you, man. That's up to you. You don't have to just unsubscribe or something. But if you like this, subscribe. As always, stay blessed and stay beautiful.